Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. I got a really offensive build today with a really cool concept. We have double Scarf Grasses right here. Even on the high parts of the ladder, a lot of people like to assume that after they see a Scarfer, another Pokemon is just not going to be Scarfed right here. So if I reveal Scarf Bulu, they might think that Kartana is like Choice Band or Swords Dance, and we can go ahead and catch some people off guard right here. Regardless, the core right here is just a really good win condition. Grass Spam is definitely very viable in the metagame right now. Pairing it with Firium Z Heatran right here, Bulutran, definitely a classic core. And we have an offensive Heatran right here because I have an Assault Vest Magearna on the team to tank all those Fairy and Psychic type hits. Mega Medicham right here just really appreciates the Volt Turn support from, well, I guess Volt Switch support from Magearna and Rotom Wash. And then, of course, Rotom Wash for our ground immunity right here. So that's going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out. And let's go ahead and get right into the games. Alright, I got a game right here. I need Magearna for like half their team, being Serp, their Magearna, and their Lele, so gonna be a little bit of a tough matchup right here. Scarf Bulu does a lot of work though. If I can get my rocks up, I mean they're gonna lead Garchomp, but if I can get my rocks up, then that would be great against like Torn and Zard, so I can definitely see myself winning with that. I could also see Scarf Kartana being a win con, but I gotta scout for like Scarf Superior, obviously. I like the Rotom Wash here, as they lead off with their Torn. This is okay. They could go for a knockoff right away, and I really don't mind that too much. I'll go for a Volt Switch here, as they decide to go right for a U-turn. I'm assuming Serp would come out first, not Garchomp. Maybe even Magearna, yeah. I can scout this Magearna set. Is it AV? That is AV, okay. So I get to do what I wanted now, and go out into Heatran. And just get up my rocks here as they go Garchomp. So I'm assuming they're going to be trying to do the same thing here. I really can't stay in right here. I can go Bulu and like try to Scarf Horn Leech. The other option is Rotom. I like the Rotom play a lot more, because it just gives me a, honestly, just a Hydro Pump. Weakening this thing is great for Kartana, as well as my Scarf Bulu's Horn Leech, so I'll take that. As they decide to Toxic, ideally I hit this right here, nice. And I get a crit on top of that, so that's definitely a very big crit, but I will take that damage. As, I mean, here they could go Serp, but it's really not going to help them out. I have good pivots into that, so I'll go for Hydro Pump again here. As they do appear to be Scarf Serp right here, so a Glare could come out. I really don't value my Rotom at all, and I don't want anything else getting glared, so I'll go for a Volt Switch, yep. As they go for the Glare, and I'm able to go ahead and get out of there. So they're probably Scarfed into that, for sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Like, I really don't want Heatran getting paralyzed either, especially since Garchomp's already so low. What am I okay with actually getting paralyzed here? Nothing and nothing, really. This is kind of bad. I think what I'll do here is go Medicham, Mega Evolve, click Fake Out, and then pivot back into the Go Garchomp. So I should have expected that, but because I know it's Tank Chomp, I can just go for an Ice Punch here and knock it out. I take 5,000,000% with my Medicham, but it's not the biggest deal. They just go Torn now, as, like I said, Rotom's my most expendable member here, so I'll go out into that. As they go for the Hurricane, thankfully, and because their ground type is actually gone, I get a free Volt Switch right here, so that's really nice. I think they're going for the Zard X-Win, which I gotta be really scared of right here, so Magearna comes in. Because I know it's offensive Torn, it's actually probably in range of my Medicham, so I'll go Medicham here and just High Jump Kick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure offensive Torn will die after Rocks plus High Jump Kick right here. They go hard Lele, so I guess I'll scout this thing set, unless I miss, which I do, which is kind of lame. Spoke it into existence right there. I don't know what to do now. I could probably go for like a Scarf Smart Strike sweep, but like they have their own Serp too, so I think I also like the Bulu play. The Bulu play is not bad. I'll make that play here. And I think Stone Edge is a good play into maybe Torn. At the same time, though, actually no, I have to Stone Edge because if Zard comes in and starts to Dragon Dance after, that's bad. That is a Spec Psychic, and it just straight up killed through my item. Okay. So, I mean, this is my play now. I can click like Knockoff here. Right, I guess like Smart Strike works too. Yeah, so I made a little bit of a misplay right there, but we're still in this. They go Serp. All I need is for the Serp to go down, and then I'll be fine with a couple Pokemon. They go for Glare here. Like I said, I don't need Rotom, so that's always my pivot in. As this guy keeps on trying to go for that Glare. Not happening, man. Like, I really don't want Heatran coming in. I could go Heatran here. I think I see what I have to do right here. I'll go Magearna. Let this get Glare to Volt Switch, and then my Rotom should be able to knock it out with the other Volt Switch. Actually, it's not going to knock it out, is it? It actually really sucks. But I can spam Volt Switch now because my Magearna is already paralyzed. So I'll just bring this back in here, Volt Switch. And what I'm trying to do is get in a position where I can bring in what I want after they do this, as unfortunately I get paralyzed in the turn where I wanted to do it with that. So I'll go for a slow volt now. I'm still going for that cart win, obviously. They decide to go right into the Charizard. As, I mean, I just Flare Cannon here. And just knock it out, yeah. Like, they had to go for a para right there. And Magearna comes back in. I can just spam Iron Head here. As, I don't know what they're expecting. I think they're hoping for a choke and me going hard into my Kartana. I will eventually do that. Like, right here, because my Volt Switch shouldn't kill. I just, can I get the Volt Switch off, please? Yeah, now I just go Kartana, Smart Strike twice, and that should be the game. And yeah, we'll be good to go right here. So I was able to go ahead and set up the card right there quite well. I'll go ahead and drop a GG in the chat. Thankfully, we were able to go ahead and win that. Got pretty scary. Scarf Glare Serp is always a problem, but I'll be right back. Alright, so a few things. Apparently, Rotom gets O-code by a Hawlucha's +2 high jump kick from full health, so this team cannot beat that Pokemon. If it ends up becoming more of a problem, I'll change Rotom to like a Koko, and then maybe make the Heatran more Spadef, but we'll see. Right here, I can really see Scarf Kartana just Leaf Blade sweeping if they play their Zapdos poorly. Medicham would be good, except they have Mew. Kind of a frustrating Pokemon. I'm really anticipating Drill Lead, so I'll lead off here with my Bulu. Like, Drill is good for sure, just spamming Horn Leech, but I have Magearna to respond to Gran anyway. Just gonna click Horn Leech. Actually, honestly, I could just Scarf Woodhammer here and probably knock him out in one. Or even Superpower. I feel like Superpower is probably my better bet. So they saw my Grassy terrain go before the Mold Breakers, so they should know that I'm Scarf. I don't know if they're gonna, like, switch out into Zapdos, though, that's the thing. They don't do it, so yeah, I'm able to go ahead and get rid of them right there. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, right? Because my Grassy Surge went off first, they should know that I'm Scarf. What do I not need right here? Heatran is great, Cart is still great. So I could technically go Magearna here and just use this as my Grand counter, but it could be Protean, and I really don't want that to be the case. I feel like Rotom Wash here is just very unnecessary of a Pokemon. Okay, so they're going to go for Bullet Seed now, and that's going to be a problem. Yeah, I'm in a little bit of a tough spot now. I'm going to maybe hope that this takes one. Oh, I'm faster. Nice, and it did break. So now I have to pick something else to take the hit, though, and that's what sucks here. I feel like I just go back to Bulu and let that take the hit now. Yeah, because they take a nice defense drop there from the close combat. They crit it, by the way, which is a little bit lame, but that's okay. I'll just go for a Stone Edge now. If I hit into Zapdos, that would be amazing. Nice. It actually looks like it could be a 2-hit KO, meaning if I hit this right here, Kartana is probably just going to win single-handedly. So yeah, they know they have to switch out, but I'm pretty sure Kartana still wins as long as I dodge that Static Para, which, I mean, that's going to be a pretty tough task. They go for the Toxic here, which, I mean, this just gives me a Will-O-Wisp now. If they go Mew, they can't synchronize it back to me because I'm already statused. They go for double Toxic, not a big deal. Honestly, I'm just going to start firing off some Hydro Pumps here. Just gotta keep on spamming Toxic, hello. Eventually I'll Pain Split him. Alright, get Chip down here. Nice, now I'll go for the Volt Switch, and I'll bring in Magearna this turn. So nice, we're able to go ahead and get that right. He's already lost his Ground type turn 1, so I can just Volt Switch out here as he brings out Mew. Heatran is fine here, as it kind of just gives me Rocks, or even just the Firium Z is okay. I'm pretty sure I live in Earth Power, there's that, and if Toxapex comes in, it'll die to Earth Power too. I gotta play this endgame smart. If this doesn't kill, I could be in a bad spot. Oh, they actually have Earthquake, but I lived it. Okay, so they're gonna Roost here, but because they gave me that Pokemon, all I need to do is hit this Magma Storm, and Medicham's gonna guaranteed win this game, so let's see if we can make that happen. They don't Roost it, nice. That's actually what I needed, for them to not Roost right there. Because now, in the current scenario, I think I just go Bulu and click Woodhammer, honestly. Bulu will outspeed this, it'll 2-hit KO the Zapdos coming in. Okay, just don't get Static Paralyzed. They give me the Mew, nice. So I think Medicham just kind of, like, solos their team. At this point, I don't need Rotom. And, like, I have to go Medicham here and maybe get this play right. I don't know whether I want to click High Jump Kick into Greninja. I still have my Magearna alive. I'll go for the Zen here, as they sack that Pokemon off. So the thing is with Greninja is, I don't think Specs OHKOs me, but I don't think it's also worth staying in, so I'll go Magearna here on the Hydro Pump. Just gives me a Volt Switch here and probably maybe Zapdos coming in, is what I'm thinking. And then from there, I can either go back to Medi or, yeah, I have to go back to Medi here. I think even if I get Static Paralyzed in this scenario, I should be fine. Like, I can just Ice Punch here. They may go back to Gran, but they just stay in. I do get paralyzed, a little bit lame. Especially because this thing's a threat now, yeah. Oh, actually, that's why this is really lame. Okay, then. Does Magearna take a... Well, actually, I don't think Volt Switch would break the sub. Would, by chance, my Wood Hammer break the sub? This actually really sucks. I just gotta go for this, man. That static para actually is really lame, because if I get paralyzed one of these turns or miss... Okay, that never happened, so I think I just win now. Yeah, they finally knocked me out, as they should have before. I'll just bring this in now. Go for just a Wood Hammer. And then Greninja has to come out, and just Wood Hammer that, and that is going to be the game. So got super sketchy there with the whole static paralysis, but we were able to go ahead and win. Wow, I'm really low due to the Hawlucha games, but I'll be right back. Okay, so this guy has a webs, and then just a ton of scary stuff. In terms of what I think the stuff is, probably like Autotomize Celesteela, Rock Polish Necrozma. It could also be that Calm Mind Iron Defense set. Probably Scarf Clown. And then, because the Z would be Celesteela, right? It's probably maybe Mega Gyarados and then Sash Dig, something like that. I honestly don't know what to expect here, but I think Rotom counters Celesteela and Gyarados quite nicely, so I want to play that smart. In terms of my lead here, I like the Heatran lead. They lead Shuckle, okay. So because I plan on defogging one of these two anyway, I'm just going to go for the Magma Storm here. Really hope I hit, because then I can knock him out with the Z1 next turn, and then maybe just prevent rocks altogether. That would be great. Because any health on Rotom's important, right? Honestly, this matchup looks like I can win it for sure. I think Scarf... Yeah, I do hit that, nice. Meaning, how much stronger? This is 100, this should be 175. Oh, 180? This should die. Nice, so depending on what they bring out, which they go Diggersby, I can't risk Rotom. I think they're going to go for Return, in all honesty, but do I let Heatran go down? It could help out against the Clown. Magearna looks very useless. I could also go Bulu here, but like they probably outspeed me due to the webs. I'll just go for Magma Storm. They just Earthquake, but don't I just get my defog off now? Which is like the whole thing they were trying to avoid. Why do I have Pain Split? Well then. Let's click Hydro Pump here and knock it out. And to go from there, I'm going to actually change this right now. Did I have Pain Split the first game? I feel like I had defog the first game. Why do I have Pain Split now? Well, Necrozma comes in here. Yeah, it is that set. Well, I can just click Scarf Wood Hammer here. I think I outspeed it. And I crit through it anyway, so that's cool. The Clown is a threat. Celesteela is going to be that Autotomize set. They double to the Clown, but this double doesn't help them at all. I just Hydro Pump here. They give me that. Makes me a little bit more weak to the Celesteela for sure, but unless it's like a weakness policy, I should be fine. Because like here I can just Volt Switch, right? Because of Grassy Terrain, their Mold Break or EQ won't knock me out by any means. And like, yeah, they just go ahead and get out of that game. I don't know why I had Pain Split. I just changed that actually, so I'll be right back. Alright, so here we go. We got another Hawlucha matchup right here. If I lose this game to Hawlucha, Koko is going on the team. I don't care, but ideally we can avoid that from happening. I don't know, Kartana looks great, but I gotta preserve it for Z, sadly, Victini. I'm gonna lead Medicham here, because everybody leads Landers against this team. Such a good lead. Because I have to keep Rotom as healthy as possible for Hawlucha, right? I can just Ice Punch here, but I feel like I'm really tempted to just Rawhide Jump Kick into Mawile. Yeah, I was about to cancel and do it, but I didn't do it, unfortunately. I feel like they're doubling back. But, like, Medicham is so good here, I feel like staying in is just a poor play all around. Yeah, so this gives me one of two things, the Z, which I could click, or maybe the rocks. I like the Z play, in all honesty. Let's go for that. Of course it's Sash. Okay, then. I mean, they're probably going for rocks here every time. I don't need this thing, man. Let me get up my rocks alongside them. Yeah, if they Earthquake right there, I prevent their rocks, which I honestly think they needed them a bit more than me. And like here, I can just go Bulu on a very obvious Earthquake there, so that's nice. Like, I have to reveal my Scarf now, unless they're like Adamant, which actually I think Adamant would outspeed me anyway. Yeah, so unfortunately, they know I'm Scarf. They go Victini. I go Heatran here. And I just got Earth Powered into range of my Kartana. Miss. I think I just lost. No, this will take one, but I need to hit a Hydro Pump. Okay, nice, I hit. So that should be Kartana range every time. If not Kartana plus other thing range. But I think I just lose to Hawlucha now, that's the thing. Yeah, okay, I go Kart here. I have to click knockoff as they're just gonna stay in. It doesn't even kill. Yeah, this matchup right here with just this hyper offense destroys my team. Maybe, can I win this game at all? Maybe like some sort of late game Tapu Bulu spam if they play this poorly, but honestly, I don't see a way around losing here. They got into this, interestingly, because it dives to high jump kick. Okay, so speaking of playing that Pokemon poorly, that thing just died. And actually, do I switch out here? Because if I switch out, I can get the terrain up and prevent that thing from doing the thing. The problem is, if I stay in here and live, I guaranteed win. That's the thing. So, assuming I hit my Zen, obviously, but I don't know. Is Bulu the play here? They would go Hawlucha and then double back to the Coco. Ah, they got me. Yeah, I messed up. Well, I gotta hope this lives one. If it does, there's hope, but I don't think it does. It just died. Yeah, so unfortunately, I was about to Zen too, but I was afraid there would be specs, and if they knocked out my Medicham right there, they get the train back up later and just win with this thing anyway, so honestly, it kind of came down to that play right there. I'll drop a GG, can't really be too mad about that. Coco is going on the team, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and tested out Coco, and the conclusion that I came to was, if I were to add Coco over Rotom, the team would be way too weak to opposing SD Landorus T, so that's why I decided to go ahead and not do that. They lead off here with the drill. And then go Gyarados. Okay, so I mean, like against Gyarados, Kartana is my check here. It's Mega Gyara, right? I think it's this team, this is the sample team, right? With lead drill and then all the setup mons. I think that's what this is. Meaning, like the Nasty Plot Thunder, this is actually a giant problem here. Because I need to keep my Magearna healthy for their Magearna. So I go Kart here. As they go hard Magearna. So they can go Drill now. So I'm just going to Focus Blast, maybe anticipating that. I'm going to do that first and then see whether they want to... I guess in hindsight it doesn't matter. Because either way I'm going to break the Sash and I don't think I'm going to be staying in the next turn anyway. Yeah, because they're going for game now. So I will definitely just spam Iron Head here. This will not do any damage to me, even after a couple boosts. Yeah, they're throwing this Wincon away. That did a lot. Remember when I said it would do no damage? That did damage. Alright, come here. So what move am I locking myself into? Assuming Leaf Blade and Smart Strike kill, which one do I prefer? Probably Leaf Blade. I'm just going to calc to make sure that it actually kills, though. Magearna against Kartana. Yeah, it kills, okay. So I can just go right here for nice Leaf Blade. Knock that thing out. Cool. So that's going to help me out here. If Como comes out, I think... I don't know, that'll be a tricky spot because they can go for the Commonium Z here and be scary. Okay, I'll go Bulu. They raw Dragon Nest. Yeah, that's why I should have stayed in. Okay, let's go back to Kart here on maybe the Poison Jab this time. Okay, they raw Dragon Nest again. I might have just lost to this. Okay, but they're taking drops here, which is helpful. I'll click Fake Out. Okay, they switched it out. Great. So I kind of needed that. Yeah, I'll go Rotom here. Rotom's my new Gyarados check. Considering the circumstances, sub, is it Mega or not? Is this really not? Okay, it's Mega. That's all I wanted to know. So I get to bring in Medicham now. Still don't... I mean, I think it's Fightinium Z Thundurus. That'll help me out here. Sash Grand, meaning it probably has Ice Beam. Do I care about it like a spike going up at all? I think I need to keep this at full health. Actually, it doesn't have to be at full health at all. It would be nice to keep it out of range of Thunderbolt, though, so I think I actually should go Rotom here on the drill. Okay, what do I need to do? Como comes in. I can Wisp here. Ah, they got me there. I was really hoping they would try to, like, Dragon Dance again. I guess my hope is that this takes a Cling skills, maybe? Oh, they messed up. Yeah, they just messed up. I think I actually have a chance because of that play that they just made. Thundurus comes out. This is Fightinium. It doesn't run Electrium. Yep, so they go for a Raw Thunderbolt to knock that out. I think I just win with Scarf Bulu. Yeah, they messed up with that Como. I don't know why they didn't just go for it. I guess they were going for the dodge. I don't know. This comes in. I can use Heatran as my pivot here, because all I actually need to do now is get up my rocks. And then Bulu will, and then I break the sash of the drill now, right? And I'm pretty sure I just spam attacks with Bulu to win. Yeah, this is not going to matter. Like, even Gyarados coming in will die to my Z. And then from here, I can just go ahead and... Like, there's no way Drill will beat me, right? It's definitely going to die to a Wood Hammer. They just choose to knock me out. Drill has to come out here. Drill does not get Rock Polish. They go for Rocks. So I guess that prevents this thing from coming back in. Rock Tomb. But yeah, luckily I do have Scarf on this, so I can just Horn Leech here. And that is going to be a GG. So we're able to go ahead and win that one. Thankfully, I did not get swept by that Como. I thought they had me right there, but I guess they decided not to win the game, and I'll be right back. Alright, I got the next game right here. It looks like my opponent might be running T-Spike stacking. I actually really like this matchup because of how spammable Horn Leech is that I can weaken Scolipede. They should recognize that though, but I feel like they're just going to be ignorant about it, so... I'll lead off here with Medicham against Magearna lead, okay. Kind of intriguing. I could hide Jump Kick right away, but I'm pretty sure if they have HP investment, it's a roll. So I'll go for Fake Out first, as much as that was like the most obvious play ever. This is okay, because I think... Like, Rotom is helpful. I could obviously just Ice Punch here, but I don't want to take like a random Z-Fly. Well, they're leftovers, so I actually will Ice Punch here. As they make a great pivot back to Magearna, but that's making my Horn Leech even more spammable against their team as a whole, so I'll definitely take that. I can go Heatran here on a Volt Switch, so they catch me there. Keldeo Resolute formation comes in. So this gives me a slow pivot, which I like. Now... Yeah, that's what would come out. I go Bulu here. And they should switch out into Scolipede. So I'm going to make an interesting play here and go for Stone Edge. Okay, they use Landorus as their pivot. That's smart for sure. I definitely wanted to catch the Scolipede with the Stone Edge to try to make my Horn Leech more spammable, but this is okay. I can go Rotom here on probably Rocks now and attempt to defog those. They're going to get a ton of leftovers recovery in the process, which I really hate, but I really don't mind Rotom coming in because I do have that berry intact, so that's very helpful. I'm really worried about this Mew. Like, Double Dance Mew could easily beat my team late game. Toxic comes out, okay. Well, I actually just click Hydro Pump here. I didn't realize that. I actually hope they click Rocks again, but they go Magearna, okay. And, like, I can just Volt Switch here. I should be faster against AV Magearna, and the next time Rotom comes in, maybe even on Hazards, it should be activating its Berry. So they probably clicked Volt Switch here, if I had to guess. I don't want Heatran taking another hit, I think. Because it could be out of range of Mew right now, whereas before it might not have, so... I'll have Magearna take this hit. Especially given that nothing actually really takes me on very well. This Scolipede's a threat though. I need to get my own rocks up eventually, but they keep on making that Volt Switch play. Okay, so I'll go Rotom here. On the rocks. Yeah, so we keep on doing this, and it's really frustrating because I'm definitely getting damage on Magearna, which is key. But I'm not getting my rocks up, and they're not giving me any openings to get momentum here, so... I might have to change up the pace of this a little bit. And I guarantee the moment I do, they're going to make the different play, but... Oh, hello. Substitute? I guess this is Substitute. Oh no, it's just T-Specs. Why did that take 50? I didn't even realize how bad this thing's defenses were. Okay, so I'll go out into this here. Because my Defogger is still healthy, I really don't mind the scenario we're in. Well, so speaking of Horn Leech just sweeping, it looks like that can happen now. I gotta be careful, like Mew is the one thing that's preventing that. I guess defensive Landorus T as well. Yeah, Landorus T comes in here. Honestly, I'm gonna Flare Cannon, because they have to U-turn predicting my Rotom to come into Defog, right? So this gives me even more damage on Magearna. Well, it would have given me even more damage on Magearna, but... Hey, you can't ask for everything. Ideally, I'm slower, but I'm not. They have to pick a Flare Cannon. I should have clicked Flare Cannon, but had I outsped right there, that would have been lame. Yeah, so now I'm gonna Flare Cannon again. I think they know. Okay, yeah, they go for the Earthquake, but this gives me the defog anyway, so, like, this is a win-win for me. It's gonna come down to that moveset. I can already see that. If it has Aura Sphere and it's Nasty Plot Double Dance, it wins, but if it's anything else, I think I might be fine here. Come on, just don't be Nasty Plot Rock Polish with specifically fighting coverage, and I might be okay this game. Like, fire coverage Heatran can take on just fine, so. Lopunny finally comes in. It should have hit the field eventually. As, I can just go for Volt Switch. I don't think I need this in particular. This allows me to bring in Bulu, and if they give me damage on this Landorus T, Kartana is going to have a ton of fun as well, so I'm going to go for the game with one of these two Grass-type Pokemon. Yeah, because this is what they would do. Took less than I thought, I'm not going to lie. But I will weaken it again, like, it's really worth it for me. Okay, so I think, can I just win with Kartana now? I mean, I'll take the kill here. If they go Magearna here, then I'm definitely probably going to win with Kart late game. Okay, so they do go Magearna. I don't know what play I want to make here, because I feel like they're Volt switching. But I also feel like I can just Horn Leech spam late game with this too. I can't risk Kartana. I think, like, the thing is, if I go Heatran and they are actually the set with a Fire Blast, I'll go Heatran here. Yeah, I should have gone for the Wood Hammer again, but like, I'm still out of range of, it's still going to come down to that Muse coverage, but I might be fine here. Healthy is Bulu, 47. I think that means High Jump Kickless Poison might take it out. Who knows, but I really got to bank on Kart coming through here. Keldeo Resolute form comes in. This was sub earlier, right? So, like, I can just go Bulu and click Horn Leech. Like, they can spam sub for all I care. The fact that Terrain's not going to be up, though, is kind of lame. So can I win this game right now with, Oh, they messed up. Hello? Did they forget that I was Scarf? Or did I never show my Scarf? I guess I never did. Technically, even though I've been playing it as that lives. But they try to sub again. Yeah, they're playing this Keldeo very, I'm just going to say interestingly here. I guess they expect it to be above 25% when because of the Terrain was gone, right? So why am I at -1? Oh, for whatever reason, I thought this thing got a Beast Boost. I don't know why I thought that, but yeah, if this Mew comes out right now, it's going to come down to its moveset. There's the Rock Polish. Did they go for the Nasty Plot? What's happening here? Oh, they do. Nice, and I just got rid of it. I think the crit, even without the crit, first of all, if that didn't kill, I think it was in range of Fake Out, so that's helpful. I think I can win this game now with just, like, spamming Sacred Sword. Yeah, so this comes in. I literally just click Earth Power. As they knock me out, which is fine. I can go Tapu Bulu now. And if they give me damage on this, I win with Kart, so I'll just click Scarf Horn Leech here. It's my best play. And yeah, I was able to get it around that Mew. I knew it was going to be Rock Polish Nasty Plot too. I'm kind of curious though. Against offensive Mew, does that actually matter? This appears to get 2-hit KO'd. I'm going to calc that now because this guy's taking a while for this turn. Let's see here. What's the Pokemon called? Heatran. But I'm Timid Heatran. That's why I'm a little bit curious. If I was Modest, I think it's blown away, I think. But let's calc the Timid against the Mew. Yeah, I think this kills. Oh yeah, it always died. Never mind. That crit didn't matter at all. That's Flash Fire, though. Why was Flash Fire? Okay, never mind. It lived. I think 2 Fake Outs could have killed it, and I think I would have just won with the score anyway. Yeah, that's not going to help them. I still get my Horn Leech off. Yeah, all I would have to do is sack another Pokemon to get Medicham, like, the extra Fake Out against Mew, and I think this Grassy Train Core probably would have come through anyway. So yeah, I think I might have been fine, as long as I never gave that Mew Grassy Train recovery, which I would have to be very stupid to do that. And yeah, it looks like we're going to be good to go here, because we know it's not Scarf Keld, Kartana outspeed Scarf Keld. Lots of things going for us here. That took so much damage. I'm actually curious, do I live Poison? Well, they have to switch out here and try to go for an endgame with this. Yeah, that's their best play. And yeah, they just go ahead and forfeit right there because of double fake out. I guess like they didn't technically know that I was Scarf Cart, but I could have used that too. And yeah, we're gonna be one game out of the 1700s. I guess I'll stop there though. I'll go ahead and get into the 1700s off screen. Did hope you all enjoyed. The team will be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out. I firmly do believe that this iteration of the team is the best bet. It just doesn't beat Hawlucha at all, so be wary of that if you do decide to use it. And I'll see you next time. Later.